Welcome back. Travel bans are still in place all around Western New York, and it is so important to stay off the roads. We have been telling you that since yesterday. We're joined now with Elizabeth Carey from AAA. Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining us. Tell me, how is it going out there for your crews? I'm sure it is just madness.
Yeah, things escalated really quickly yesterday and turned into a dangerous situation. And, AAA provides roadside assistance, but this turned into an emergency rescue operation. So we haven't been able to get to people in these travel bans. So what we're doing is when people call in, we'll say, if you're home, if you're anywhere safe, don't place the call. If you are stranded on the roadside, we have to hand that information over to the Erie County Emergency Operations Center.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what exactly are your crews doing out there? Are they towing cars? Can they even do that right now with the whiteout conditions?
Yeah, no, we informed everyone yesterday, like if we can get to you, it would be take the people out of the car, get them somewhere warm and abandon the vehicle. The vehicle can be replaced. But what we're seeing out there is our best vehicles are big, huge trucks just stuck in the snow, poor visibility, impassable roads, gridlock with stranded vehicles, tractor trailers, jackknife, and everything else. So our crews are on standby, and some are stranded and some are waiting to head out when there's a break in the storm. But as you know, even the snowplows couldn't get out. So it's been very, very challenging.
I'm unsure if you'd have these numbers right now, but how many crews do you have out there working, and how many people have you had to help or even rescue?
Yeah, so we have crews more or less in gridlock right now. And for the number of calls, as of last night, there were hundreds of people that we were working with on a regular basis and handing all of those names over to Erie County. What we were doing is coming up with a list of questions. How much fuel do you have? How much cell phone battery do you have? What's your location? Do you have a medical issue? You know what I mean? What is your situation, and how long can you stick things out? Because then Erie County was saying, let's prioritize based on people who are out of gas or people who might be sick in their vehicle or something like that, and trying to get to them first. But even people calling 911. These crews and all the emergency rescue crews, unfortunately, couldn't get through these impassable roads.
You said gridlock. Can you kind of paint a picture of what it is they're seeing out there?
Yeah, it's a situation where there's abandoned vehicles, there's jackknife tractor trailers, there's heavy snow, zero visibility. It just conditions that you can't get down the roads. And unfortunately, the weather was predicted, and this storm, it was almost like the perfect storm. It hit just as it was predicted to hit, in which a lot of people maybe thought, oh, it won't be that bad, or whatever the situation might be. But these models hit smack dab. As you know, the city of Buffalo, our garage in Cheektowaga, we have people stranded there right now, ready to go out and help people and rescue people, just waiting for a break in the storm so they can do so.
Where exactly are you guys seeing more people stuck than anywhere else?
A lot of the situations are cars stuck in the same vicinity, a Southwestern Boulevard, Transit Road, really spread throughout the area, but all within travel ban areas. So we're seeing some people like that. So hopefully these people that have been in their cars might see a car next to them, and maybe they're sharing supplies or helping one another in that type of situation, because there are clusters of different vehicles in key areas that were hardest hit.
Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz pulled the plows off the roads yesterday. They are expected to go back again this morning. We're probably going to get an update from him here around 8 o'clock. Do you anticipate that will help move things along in terms of getting people in their cars out of the road?
Yes, that's what we're hoping for. We've been in contact with Erie County throughout the night, updating with them and working together with their operations center to try and rescue people on the roadside. So we're again waiting for the 8 a.m. briefing to find out what's going to happen next as well.
All right, Elizabeth Carey with AAA, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, stay safe.
All right, we are getting an update now from Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown. He is chatting about the city's response to the storm. Mayor, thanks so much for joining us. We certainly appreciate it. How's it going out there where you are?
We are in a very serious situation. This has been described as a once-in-a-generation storm. And it is as described. We've been all night rescuing stranded motorists from their cars, and into this morning. We still continue to try to help rescue people from cars. We are asking that people please stay home. You cannot drive in these conditions. And if you venture out in a car, you probably more than likely will get stuck. I know it's Christmas Eve and I know it's the holidays, but people really need to stay home until conditions improve. Overnight, we rescued about 65 people from cars. And sadly, with the number of people that we believe are still out there, we might have a situation where some people do not make it.
That is very hard to hear this morning. If people are stuck in their cars, how do they reach out to the city for help? We want to avoid any casualties here. So what do they do?
They should call 911, and we will try to get to them. We're trying to get to as many people as we can. We're prioritizing based on children in the car, elderly, the amount of gas people have. Right now, there are -0 temperatures with the wind chill. So getting stuck in a vehicle, particularly with low levels of gas, is very dangerous.
It is. What leads you to believe that there could be fatalities this morning?
It is quite possible because of the temperatures and the length of time that some people have been stuck in cars. We rescued some people overnight that had been stuck in their vehicles literally for hours.
Okay. When you say overnight, what exactly was the time frame and who was out there rescuing people?
Buffalo Police was helping rescue people, Buffalo Fire, Erie County Sheriff's Department, Erie County had other operations. So it has been all hands on deck in the city and the county trying to rescue stranded motorists. We certainly do not want to lose any members of our community, but it is an extremely, extremely dangerous situation that we're dealing with right now.
We're still in the early hours of day 2 of this storm. What's your message to people on Christmas Eve and, people who may consider leaving their homes?
My message is stay home, stay safe. In my own situation, I have been without power in my home for hours. The power went out early yesterday evening, and we have layered up with clothing, extra blankets on the bed. We have 2 small children with us, and just making sure that everybody is together and safe. If people's power goes out, that's what we recommend that they do. It is not safe to leave your home right now.
All right, Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We certainly appreciate it. Again, the city rescued around 65 people overnight. So thank you very much, Mayor, for joining us.